everyone, it's Vicky here. I've got a new topic idea. It's going to be basically a series. It's going to be a series of spells, and they're directed to teenage witches and Wiccans. I'm seeing a lot on YouTube, so some of these spells might be helpful to you to help you learn in your progress in the path and your studies. So I'm going to do a few spells for you all out there. These are directed to teenage Wiccans and witches. And I'm only doing this because of the amount of young people in their teens coming to the path or have been in the path for a year or so. I want to direct these to you to see if these will help any of you out in any situations. Now the first one I'm going to do for you today is to release your own anger. Now I know when I was about 15 I was a very angry person in high school, extremely angry, and I had no outlet. Nothing to just help, you know. I took it out on everyone else around me, so I could have done with this when I was in high school. So this is it. Now anger is a natural emotion. We all feel it. If we didn't, we wouldn't be human. We'd be androids. But unless you release your anger, it will just build up inside. Now basically that means when it builds up inside, it usually builds up to a point where it outbursts, and your outburst is going to be worse than what it would have been if you released the anger in the first place. When you are angry about something, try this little spell to release your anger. So basically this is what you do. And if you want to try it not as a teen witch, as someone not in their teens and a bit older, then go ahead. I'm not saying not to do it. This is just, I just thought it'd be nice for the teenage Wiccans out there to have a go at this. So you need to put on some sweat clothes and your running shoes, so like tracksuit bottoms, shorts, and your running shoes, and a t-shirt or a hoodie or a jumper. And then go for a jog. Now if you're not into jogging, do some form of exercise, because I know that, like me, I am not a runner. I've tried running, but it's no good for me, so I just go to the gym. I do a few weights, I do hill walking on the treadmill and the bikes, and this is a healthy release for all negative emotion, because it gives you a release of endorphins that make you feel good. So when you actually stop doing your exercise, you technically feel better than when you started it. And now we're going to back it up with a little bit of magic. So as you're doing your exercise, imagine you are moving away from your anger and repeat this charm in your head. So if you're running, you'd be running away from the anger. If you're biking, you're biking away, so on, etc. So you can try and change this to whatever exercise you are doing. If you're walking, if you are jogging, if you are biking, just change the word that I'm going to tell you and it'll work for you. As I run, anger be gone, leave it behind, for nowhere to find. So instead of the word run, you could be walk, bike, whichever exercise you are doing. Now keep exercising and mentally chanting until you feel you have left all your anger behind. Now this spell can be adapted to release any negative emotion. Like I've just said, we can adapt this. It is a sad fact that there are many dangerous people about. For safety's sake, do not run anywhere where you might be vulnerable. The spell will work just as fine if you run around the block or around your own garden and give the dog a run too. So basically what that's trying to say is, don't go running at night if you are a young witch doing this. Sometimes it's not even safe for older people to go running these days. You hear it on the news all the time of the things that go on. So basically find a safe spot, say through the day, through the park, be safe, let people know where you are, where you're going, where you're running. If you have got a mobile phone or cell phone, if you're in America, take it with you so that you're able to be contacted. Don't go to strange places that you don't know, and if you don't feel safe, then turn around, come home, or use your phone for help. So that is a quick spell to release your own anger, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be doing more spells for you over the next few weeks for teen witches and Wiccans. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Any questions and comments, please let me know, and bless it be.